Hi, it's Colin here, and I'm being slightly blinded by the sun, but I thought I'd come down and do the video here. You can actually see behind me Blarney Castle. Often referencing online material and stuff that I live right next to the castle, so you can actually see it. Free trip to the Blarney Castle. What I wanted to do today is basically go over the whole marketing thing from start to finish, right from before you've even got a website set up to you making like £3 or £4 grand a month. Seems like a tall order. Normally this is the sort of product you charge like £1 grand for at least, but I'm doing it free because I can. Yeah, so first of all, there'll be links under the video for the things I'm talking about as I go through it. I'll say like link 1, link 2, link 3, and you can go and check them out. And link 1 will be setting up a website, buying the domain name, because if you're going to do marketing online, you're going to need a domain name. So yeah, website one, link 1 below will be buying your domain name, and link 2 will be how to install WordPress, because these are the first two things you need to do. But before you go buying domain names or anything, right from the very start, there are two ways you can do marketing online. There's basically what I call scummy marketing, and then there is honest marketing. And a lot of people actually go for the scummy type of marketing. That is like multi-level marketing type things, and what that's based around is you get people into a position where they have to do something, or they're financially caught, and then they'll desperately try and get others to be in the same bad situation they are just to alleviate their own thing. That's multi-level marketing. That's basically how it works. It's like, look, we've got this fantastic program, and they're told like lie and say you're doing really well, and if you do this, then other people will want to join your downline, and you'll get so much for every sale they make. And then of course that person realises they've paid out money and they're getting nowhere, and they're on a monthly contract, and they start telling their family, hey, it really works, people are making money, and then they try and get their family in on it. It's the worst sort of marketing there is, multi-level marketing, so forget about that. I did very well at one stage with GDI it was, but basically I caught on to what was actually going on in it, and I just dropped it completely. Emailed my downline and just said, forget this. Like, I didn't even go on to teaching them how to market properly. I literally just deleted the email list because I decided I'd sort of helped in leading them down on the path. So that just stay away from it. It'll waste your time, and even if you are successful, it means you've caused lots of people problems. So just away from that. Honest marketing. What this is about is, it all comes down to, really, there's two things. There's getting a list is what you need. This is pretty much it. You need a way to build a list. If you can build a list, everything else is dead simple. Checking around because there's rabbits and stuff around. The main thing, build a list. If you build a list, everything else is simple. Because like, you try SEO, which is search engine optimization, to get people to your page, tricks like this, yeah? It works brilliant for a while. Then the algorithms change, suddenly people come to your page, and you are back to square one. Except you've wasted years of your life getting to that point. Don't ever count on anything third party. Not as a long-term way of doing anything. So this is why the only way, and the same with Facebook. There's been loads of different ways of getting traffic off of Facebook, and I've used some of them as well, and they're quite good. But the problem is, then they end. And if your business is relying on people coming from like Facebook to your site through some system you've got set up, then you're suddenly going to find yourself in an awful state when they stop coming because some algorithm has changed in Facebook. Don't go down that road, but that's just not worth doing. The main thing is, well, they're all worth doing in a way, because what you do is you have to build a list. It's all about the list, email list. Now, an email list, let's say you've got 10,000 subscribers, yeah? on your email list. And we'll talk about the niche and everything in a while, or I think Americans call it a niche. Well, it's a niche on this part of the world, niche marketing. But you build your list, and now your list of people you are trying to help, and you do help them, but you also recommend products which will help them, and you've tested yourself and you know will work, so you can honestly talk about them. Yeah, and but your email list, anytime you want to send them a message, you write it out, click send, and off goes your message. 10,000 people are now looking at what you've sent. Now, this should be some good advice on how doing something will benefit them, and every now and again you say, also check out this product, and now you've got, say it's weight loss, you've built your list around a particular type of weight loss system. Now you recommend this course thing, which is like probably on TV and stuff, and it's a great weight loss one. You send it out to your list. 10,000 people are now looking at the offer. It doesn't matter if the search engines have changed. It doesn't matter if Facebook won't let you do something that you used to do. None of that matters, because you've got the email list. Click the button and off it goes. So all you have to do is, once you've got your niche chosen, which I'll talk about in a minute, build a list. So all you need is a normal sort of blog type setup and a way to build a list. That's it. Everything else is fluff. You need a way to get people to the page as well. So, niche. Which subject are you going to do a website about, build a list in, make money in? And you know, if you build like 10,000 subscribers, you can easily get 10,000 a month, no problem, out of profit out of that list. That isn't a hard thing to do, and it's not a particularly hard thing to build the list. There's a lot of things set up to distract you from doing it, because basically it's quite simple to do it the right way, which means people can't sell you products about it, and if they can't sell you products about it, then you know they don't really want to tell you that way. They want to tell you something really complicated. But this is it basically. You pick your niche, you find a way to get traffic to the page, and then you'll be able to sell things continuously over time to that email marketing list, like an email newsletter, that is. Now, all you need is WordPress on the website, and I'm not sure if I said that would be linked to. I might have to use names for these links below. I'll have one anyway explaining how you put WordPress on a website. That will be a link below. I'll call it WordPress. Okay. So, choosing your niche, because this is the big thing. This is what your list is going to be about. Everything is going to be about this list, so it's important. Now, the worst mistake is that everyone goes into is make money online, because it's their current interest, because they're trying to set up a business. They think, I'll do that, that'll be my niche. This is what everyone does. This is why this is the most crowded niche of them all, the hardest one to get traffic for. It's got the most unhappy subscribers of any list you can build, just because they're bombarded continuously by everyone trying to do the whole make money online thing. And they're all selling these mad MLM systems, which multi-level marketing systems that just annoy people and make them annoyed then when you contact them about something honest later on. So the best ones is something health related, something where there's a need, you know, they actually need the information you're giving them. Like, really, health is one of the best, and weight loss, diets, these are the areas you want to go for. And you've probably got an idea of what you'd like to base your website around and your list about, because it's not the website that makes you money. The website is purely there just to build the list. The list is where the money comes from. So it's what do you think you could write a newsletter about? Now, wildlife all over the place. Yeah, it's what do you think you could write a newsletter about, like once a week, write a short email about offering tips. I think it doesn't even matter that much, provided there's people interested in the subject you're talking about. There's some people out there interested in it, it'll work. So pick a domain name that's cool. Don't try and do it for SEO purposes, none of that matters. Do it for something that's catchy and original in the niche you want to go into. I'll include a link below to a video, a 2-hour video that teaches you everything you need to know about SEO. I don't bother with it and it's not really something I'm covering in this video because it's not necessary, but some people like it. So I'll include that below as well, SEO information. That is all about trying to get your website in a better position in the search engine rankings. Although, as I said, the problem with that is they'll go and change something and you're back to square one unless you've already built your list. So pick your niche, get a cool name for it, register a domain, install WordPress. You should have links below to help you do them. Now, how you get people on the list? The easiest way is, if you don't want to have to worry about designing squeeze pages and all the rest of it, use Lead Octopus. That's what I'm using. You get a certain open rate on your emails, and your profit is obviously tied to the more people opening your email, not just the size of your list, but the amount of people opening the emails on your list, because not everyone opens every email. So what I've found is this plugin called for WordPress. It's called to install plugins on WordPress. Once you've installed it, like the link will show you how to do, you literally go to click plugins in your dashboard and add plugin. Then you upload the plugin to your website, and then on the left with the where you've got all like admin and the different things you can control on your website, you also have one for the plugin that you've installed. Now in this case it's Lead Octopus. I use it because it creates the sign up page for you. That's how you get your subscribers. It does that for you, and it not only does that, it also stores their information in the plugin itself and enables you to send not only your email, you'll have to get an autoresponder as well for sending email, and I'll have a link below for an autoresponder company, the one I use anyway, which is GetResponse. If you use another one, that's cool, just keep using that, it doesn't matter which you use, but I use GetResponse. I'll put a link for that below. That is the actual program that stores the email list and emails them out, and you can only email people that have come to your squeeze page, which is what they're called. You know, the one where it says, to get this information, fill in your email below and click the button. That's a squeeze page, or a lead capture page, because you're capturing leads for your newsletter. So Lead Octopus, anyway, that makes these pages, and it, instead of having the normal thing where they have to fill in their name and fill in their email address and all of this, it's just got a connect through Facebook button. They click the button, the details are taken and automatically sent to your autoresponder. But you can also message them from inside Lead Octopus, and what that does is it sends your message as a Facebook pop-up. So actually you're on Facebook, you know, talking to their friends and stuff, or maybe they're just bored. You know, mostly people on Facebook, they're bored, aren't they? They're just looking through like, oh, what can I see? And up it pops. The secret to weight loss in 12 days, click to see. That's what Lead Octopus puts up on their Facebook, and it does it through an app, which it's much more complicated than it sounds. Just Lead Octopus explains it all and sets it up. But that sends the message to them on Facebook, and much more people click through on that than they ever do email. So if you're using email and the Lead Octopus to also set up your squeeze pages, capture the information and send it off to the autoresponder, and also to message them through Facebook, you get way higher click-through rates. More people reading your messages, more people clicking through to what you're talking about, more money made. Okay, and the next bit then. So all of that straightforward. Oh, the computer's doing something funny. Yeah. So at this stage, you know that. Oh, and also your list. I'm sorry if I'm not talking brilliantly trying to do this. The sun's blinding me. Rare for Ireland. Yeah. So you usually make about $1 a subscriber a month if you're if you message them at least once a week. It's better if you do it twice a week, and you don't do only promotional stuff. Never do that. You have to have at least 2 out of 3 messages have got to be purely helpful, just helping people. And when you do recommend something, make sure you actually know what you're talking about. Like if it's a course, you've taken it yourself. If it's a product, you've tried it yourself and you know it's good. And that way people trust you, and they're right to trust you because you're genuinely helping them, as opposed to someone who just spams them. And this is the way you do it. And I also recommend you set up a Facebook group, not a page, a group. And then in your autoresponder, you have the chance to send people to a page after they've signed up. This is called the thank you page. Now, what I do is on the thank you page, I offer them a special deal on a product, or I recommend an affiliate product or something, but I also say join my Facebook group. And the reason I do this is because this way you get to know your subscribers and you get to find out what it is they really need to know and what will help them, what products would help them that they're looking for. So I absolutely recommend that you set up a Facebook group, and on your thank you page you say, also subscribe to my Facebook group for more great tips and help. Let me find out what it is I can help you with. And a thank you page, all you need to do on your WordPress website, you go in and I should have explained as well, WordPress is just a blogging system, because when you get like a domain and you get hosting, is a place to store the files for your website. None of that's an actual website. A WordPress is like a website system, a blogging system that creates pages that people can view and stuff. Now, so you just click on add page, and then you just type out what you want on the page, and you write out your thank you page, and when you've got it the way you like it, publish it. No, and then publish it, and that's your thank you page. That's the page that you want to copy the page link for that, and then that's the page that you want to give people in a get response. And you should be recommending really a product on that, as well as the one that will definitely help them, as well as trying to get them in your Facebook group. And this is the way you capture the most information, the way you make the most connection with them, and find out also what it is they really need to know, how you can help them. And this is how you do on this marketing. And then and then to grow your list. Okay, so we've covered everything about how to set it up, and I will try and give more information below the video as well. But how to grow this list, because this is your thing, yeah? I said you can make loads of money from your list, and I've covered most of the things about it, how you use it, but how to grow it in the first place. Now here's how you do it. When people subscribe and they become on your list, then you'll get some will go for the affiliate product, or your own product if you made your own product. And I've got a guide that will be below as well that shows you how to write your own product, so you can actually have your own product that you can sell. And some will take that offer. It might be 2%, it might be 5%, it might be 50%, and you'll learn whatever percentage it is, your conversion rate from people that have subscribed to your list. They're the ones that go for the product. That's your conversion list. So you'll know if you can get 100 people on your list, you'll get back maybe $30 in sales, roughly, each time. So then you know how much you can get back for your subscribers, a given amount of added subscribers, and that way you know the value straight away of just adding people to that list. Now, what you do is you get solo ads for that list. Now, if you've taken my advice and avoided the internet marketing niche, then this is very cheap to do. All you do is you message websites that are in your niche, or niche if you're American, and you say, I've got a newsletter that's, I believe, is helpful to people in the same niche as you, and I'd very much like it if you could send an email for me to your list to suggest my list. And you ask them how much it would be to do this, and most of them won't even, if you're outside of the make money online list, they won't even know about the idea of solo ads. So what you do is you discuss a price with them, and if you can get them down to 25 cent a click, sort of 30 cent, it's too hard to say really. You just want to pay as little as possible for the most amount of people emailed, and you'll just have to negotiate and see how you can do it. And what you do is, provided you can make almost as much money, you should be able, if you tweak it, make almost as much money straight away. People working back. No, you should be able to make almost as much money straight away back on your thank you page as you actually spent getting the solo ad which built your list, which means you're basically building this list for free, and you know they're worth $1 a month to you. That's just a general figure on how many will convert to offers. I always found I ended up, if you promote something that costs $100, 1 in 100 end up going for it. If you promote something $10, 1 in 10 goes. If you promote something for $1, you end up with 100. It's just, it seems to work out. Subscribers are generally worth $1 a month, so you obviously want to do these solo ads as much as possible, and you'll tweak your page, your thank you page, as much as possible to try and get the most conversions you can to make solo ads as profitable as possible, and if possible you can get them in profit. But even if you aren't actually in profit from them, you're still making the money, because you're making money from the subscribers who you're actually helping. And you can put your offers and suggestions and tips in your Facebook group as well. And this is really how you go about doing a proper honest business with making money online, one that actually works. If you're determined to do the make money online niche, then there's a bloke who sells incredibly cheap solo ads. Iron Lead Dynamo. He actually gets you subscribers at 15 cents a subscriber, which is ridiculously cheap for the make money online niche. And I'll include a link to him below. Although I'd still, if you haven't already started, then I'd say, go for something like weight loss or something in the health niche. But if you're determined to make money online and you've already started in that niche as your niche market, then he's definitely the one to talk to. I think I've covered everything, but I probably haven't, so I shall add to this video later. Thanks.